Ready.
All right, high stakes here in the UFC's featherweight division between a couple of future Hall of Famers, Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway. Alexander Volkanovski could have been an outstanding rugby league player, played as north as 214 pounds. We're very thankful to have him in the UFC, where he has become one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
One of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. That athleticism is on full display every time he goes to the octagon. But I want to focus on Max Holloway a little bit. When you're down 0-3, when you have been so dominant against everyone else, how do you solve the puzzle? Max Holloway needs to get forward, he needs to press, and he has got to get Volkanovski outside of his comfort zone. Volkanovski's too comfortable right now whenever they're fighting, and that is leading to Max constantly getting behind and having to try to play catch-up against a great champion.
Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body. Holloway's shot is blocked. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
I need you to move.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. Now he's going full mount.
Holloway's in half guard. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going on his opponent.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Well, Alexander Volkanovski has never lost a pro fight at 145 pounds, and if his boxing is any indication, that is a record that is probably going to hold up after time.
I mean, Volkanovski follows the game plan to a T. Whatever you set out in front of him, he is going to do, and he's going to do it at the highest level. We saw that in this fight against Max Holloway when he became the UFC featherweight champion.
All right, so 43 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. All right, so a nice straight punch there. After he caught the leg, he decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
You lost that one. Listen to me, you lost that one. I want you to stick to your boxing. Go out there and just put that jab in his face and keep moving. I don't want you.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights he has had his kicking. All right, here we go with our second round. It is Max Holloway versus Alexander Volkanovski. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a fire fight. It wasn't two guys going to kick and sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
That knee hurt him.
Oh, beautiful strike there as he lands up top, and he does so right after catching the leg. So maybe he thought he would catch the leg and go for a takedown. Instead, he goes for the punch, and he should good job to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh! Massive kick to the body, lands flush. These guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line. Caught that kick there.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time. Oh, he lands another strike.
strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Volkanovski. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. All right, so a little wealth there starting to develop on the side of his body. A lot of strikes landing in that area tonight.
I mean, he's got to do something. You cannot continue to ignore that you're getting hit in the body over and over again. You better address it now before we get to a point where you can't continue to fight.
Nice strike from bottom position. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He can big shots landed by him now. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half-guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
All right, that horn signifies the end of the round, and Holloway's bleeding from the forehead here a bit. Hopefully they can get that under control so it doesn't trickle down into his eyes in the next round. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. A huge round, particularly when it came to that liver strike that really buckled his opponent.
It buckled his opponent bad. I'm surprised that the guy's still standing. I don't know exactly what his corner can do to try to bring him back. When you take those types of strikes, you generally don't recover fast. Let's see what they do to try to bring him back.
Third round underway. And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it. Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. Volkanovski gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entry. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your legs able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Volkanovski's has got full mount now.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. Johnny, burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. Right. Very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning. The position of the underhook opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Let's work. I'm going to stand.
So an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position.
Dig and kick.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to win.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. All right, so now his body language really starting to change and the bruises starting to accumulate on that side.
I mean, you're looking at it, right? When you can visibly see the damage on the body, you know that the work has been done. What a beautiful game plan put together by this team.
How's his opponent still standing? Quick entry here.
Nice single leg kick. Rotates ahead outside to the high box.
All right, so the fighters go the distance tonight. We'll look back at some of the highlights, and if you can't stop the takedown, probably not getting your hand raised tonight.
And he was willing to land multiple takedowns. It wasn't one takedown and a whole bunch of top control. It was multiple takedowns that allowed him to get this victory. Great performance.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, 29-28. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
All right, well, his future, of course, is in the UFC Hall of Fame, but his present still plucking scalps in this UFC.